Good morning, children, and welcome to all of you in online classes. Dear students, as your academic performance evaluation test will be started from 9th July. So, for that, we are doing revision of all the chapters which will come in your test. Or in previous video, we discussed and we revised the first poem of Flamingo book, and today I am going to discuss and revise the second poem of same book, and the name of poem is An Elementary School Classroom in Islam. This particular poem, An Elementary School Classroom, has been composed by, dear students, one of the renowned poets of English literature, or his name is Stephen Spender. This particular poet was born in 1909 and died in 1995. I want to tell you that this particular poet worked as a poet, as an essayist, or he left University College Oxford without taking any degree, or she decided to work as a pacifist and as a socialist. One more thing I want to tell you about this poet, that this poet is famous for writing poems on social inequalities and social injustice. This particular poem, An Elementary School Classroom, is also about social inequalities and social injustice which is going on in our societies. Dear students, or in this poem, dear students, one question is given before starting the poem, or the question is, have you ever visited or seen an elementary school in Islam? What does it look like? The question is given by the poet, or you have to give your opinion. So obviously you have visited many primary school, many elementary school, running in slum areas, running in low economic standard areas. What is the condition of that school? How it looks like? How the children are studying in such school? What facilities they are getting in such schools? We have to discuss in this lesson, in this poem. So after observing the situation of elementary school classroom in slum areas, dear students, you must have reached a conclusion that the condition of elementary or primary school running in low economic standard area or slum area is not good, or the condition is looking like hell. It looks like hell, dear students. So the condition is a very severe, very bad condition. Or there are three parts of the poem, dear students. In first part of the poem, the poet Stephen Spender has described about the condition of students who are sitting in elementary classroom, how they are studying. So poet says in the first stanza or in the first part, कि the children who are sitting and studying in elementary classroom, such children are far away from nature. They are far away from gusty waves of the sea. They have never got chance to go and visit in nature, enjoy the beauty of nature. Or he tells further that in elementary classroom, school classroom running in slum area, the first student is a girl. A tall girl whose head has been bent due to not getting proper food and nutrition. Dear students, and see her head has been bent. Understood? But she is sitting in that elementary classroom. Our second student is a thin boy who is very thin, or as paper seeming boy, metaphor poetic device has been used, or that is boy, thin boy is sitting on his desk or revising his lesson, or that particular boy, thin boy, is having small eyes, rats, very small eyes, rat's eyes. Once again metaphor poetic device has been used, or the poet here wants to tell that the particular boy has got one disease also that was gifted by his father, but in such adverse situation, in such adverse physical situation and mental situation, the boy is forced to study and revise his lesson from his desk. And third student is unnoted boy, or that unnoted boy, that cute boy is sitting in classroom, but mentally he is busy in game of squirrel. Dear students, that student is busy in game of squirrel. So we have discussed in the first stanza the condition of three students who are sitting and studying in elementary classroom. In second stanza and in second part, the poet Stephen Spender says that what is the condition, interior condition of the classroom, how the class walls are looking. So poet says that the classroom walls are faded, sour cream walls, dull. Understood? The color is sour, dull, pale. Understood? Colorless. Or in and one more thing I want to tell you, on that sour cream faded walls, two things were displayed, two things were supposed there. Or one is the picture of great dramatist and poet Mr. William Shakespeare. Or second is one of the map, in that different beautiful things have been given. Or in that make big buildings have been given, tireless valley has been given, natural atmosphere has been given, actual beauty of nature has been shown. But here poet wants to tell but for the students who are sitting in an elementary classroom running in slum areas, for them their world is not that world which has been shown in the map. Their world is that packed, dark, dirty classroom, faded walls classroom, where their future is painted with fog. Means their future is not bright. Or these children are far away from rivers, far away from the place which is surrounded by the sea. They are far away from the stars. In such miserable situation, they are forced to study. Or in third part, dear students, the poet says that the two gifted items which were displayed on the sour cream walls, faded walls, these things are useless. These things are bad example for the children sitting in elementary classroom, because they are not learning anything. Instead of getting any lesson from those displayed items, they are promoting them, or they are tempting them for stealing. So the habit of stealing is suppose developing in them due to that. So no benefit of two gifted items, or their life has been pegged in that dark dirty classroom. Just like their life is just like that underground burial place. Understood? Or where they are forced to live in that polluted atmosphere. Or the children eyesights also have become weak, dear students. Even in this small age, they are forced to wear spectacles. Or what is the condition of their spectacles? Are the glasses which have been used in the steel rimmed spectacles, they are repaired glasses, they are mended glasses. Or what is how they look like? The glasses which they have been used, they look like as they have been fallen from a height to the stone. Or after that, dear students, many cracks are seen in that bottle. In the same way, the glasses which have been used, their condition is like same. So condition of the children is very bad. So poet appeals what? To blot this map. Understood? Or as big as doom, as big as destruction, as big as whenever any natural calamity comes, everything's destroyed automatically. In the same way, the poet wants that these localities should be removed. Or ultimately, in last stanza, he appeals to the people, to the authorities, to the visitors, to the governor, that to take the children to the nature. The children who are studying in elementary classroom, running in slum areas, he appeals to the governor कि first of all take these children out and destroy and demolish these areas and these schools, and take these children to the nature, give them chance to run on sands, give them chance to enjoy the beauty of nature, give them chance to fill their stomach. Or when all these things will be done, or when suppose they will be able to see the green fields and the beauty of greenery of the nature, or when they will run on the sand under the blue sky, dear students, or when their mind will be refreshed, or in that situation if the books will be given in their hands, so they will or when they will start studying, so they will create future, or their future will be as bright as sun. Now their future is as dark, as unclear as fog. But after suppose enjoying and seeing the beauty of nature, and after refreshing their minds, when again they will be engaged in study, then they will create history, or their future will be as bright as sun. Understood? But in such resources, it is not possible, in such limited resources, it is not possible to become Shakespeare and to fulfill their dreams and to go in that world and to dream that world which has been shown in the map. So poet wants to highlight the inequalities which are in our societies. That one section of the people are getting a very good education, quality education, studying in exclusive public schools, but another side, the major population of our country are children who are forced to live a miserable life and forced to live in such a dirty and dark classroom. Or in that atmosphere, in that situation, in this situation, it will never be possible to concentrate and to create history. Understood? So give them chance, take them nature, provide them opportunity, fill their stomach, give them nutritious food, Understood? Otherwise, there will be no benefit of two displayed items, two gifted items which have been hanging on the faded walls of the classroom. Either it was the picture of Shakespeare or that the things which were shown in the map. Understood? So you will read the poem thoroughly, stanza wise, or if you have any doubt, you will ask. Thank you, dear students.